How's it going, everyone? Matt Leighton. Welcome back to another real estate video. Hey guys, we're doing a short little series with Rich Conlon from Atlantic Coast Mortgage. Rich, thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me. Always appreciate the opportunity.
Cool. So today, I've gotten a lot of questions recently about how to find a mortgage lender. We've talked about how to find a real estate agent, lots of good ways out there, but I have the connections for mortgage lenders. I know how to connect you with one. But if you're a consumer, Rich, how does a consumer go about finding a mortgage lender?
Well, I will start off with saying it is the consumer. It is the consumer's right, and it is encouraged. When we talk with people, and we always appreciate transparency, and we understand it is the nature of the industry today, because it is a consumer's right to shop, and we feel it is important. So when shopping, I think it's important to first identify what your needs and wants are out of the process as a whole, B, communication, and then obviously C, in terms of the programs that are being offered to you, are they meeting what what your needs are? Are they going to help achieve your goals for the purchase, for your new home? Obviously, it's a big investment. For some, it's the biggest anyone will make in their lifetime. So it's important to identify those needs and wants, and then start reaching out. I hear a lot of people usually contact 2 or 3 lenders. I think that's good. During that evaluation process, I think it's important communication. Open lines of communication. And availability. I think local lenders will provide you with that 7-day-a-week availability. I've always enjoyed working with Matt here, and understanding the hustle that he does, and a lot of the agents in this area, a lot of hustle on the weekends.
I have no life outside of real estate.
And so we want to, it's important for a lender to recognize that, and when you guys are out with your clients seeing these homes, and if you come across something and you need to move on it, and this market forces you to, in a lot of cases, especially spring and summer, you need answers, and you need your questions answered in a timely manner, and a lot of times we understand that's on the weekend, so it's important to have that. And if you need, a lot of offers are put together right on the weekends,
on the weekends after 5 o'clock. So let's rewind for a second, Rich. If I'm just starting the process and I need to get pre-qualified and I need to start that initial conversation with a lender, how do I do that? Do I walk into my bank during my lunch break? Do I go on Instagram and do hashtag mortgage lending Washington, D.C.? Probably don't recommend that one, but maybe. Because there's a lot of good lenders on Instagram too. So what do I do? Do I walk into a credit union?
I would first start with talking with your agent. Most agents have a couple of lenders that they work with regularly and that they can refer you to. I think that is that's the most important step, because they're going to be familiar with your agent, so that's just going to help an overall team aspect through this process, and making sure that you're well supported on every front. Today's day and age, you don't see most people just coming to an office and going through the application process in a sit down. No one really has that time anymore. People have jobs. Lunch breaks aren't out. Hour-long lunch breaks. You got to clock in, clock out.
15-minute lunch breaks at your desk.
Right. Yeah. So with that, a lot of mortgage lenders now, you'll see, they provide the online application process. Many, like ours, are something you can do online on your computer and or on your smartphone, and it only takes 10 to 15 minutes of your time. So that provides some flexibility on your point, and not necessarily taking out of your work time, or whether you have events or personal schedule, kids, what have you. So definitely, I would start with the agent who they may have in mind. If you have family or obviously a family friend that is a lender or knows a close lender, certainly reach out to them. Use people that you trust that may have a referral for you.
Yeah, cool. Well, it sounds like from the choosing the mortgage lender aspect, communication is huge. Service and level of value that you're receiving, and then when you're actually deciding on the lender, all right, what do I do? Referrals, and then asking your agent are the 2 biggest ways.
Yeah, I think to just wrap it up in terms of what obviously is people are also wondering is obviously, do I want to go with the lender that provides the best rate? If that's what you care about, then yes. I think it's also important to see what lender, like the level of detail or the level of knowledge that they provide you in terms of the programs. If they can explain multiple programs and give you options, I think that empowers you more and will help you in terms of the lender selection process and making sure that all of your goals are explored. But you probably come into this not maybe knowing your goals.
Yeah.
And so you may not know necessarily what you want or need. So having a loan officer that can provide you with a set of different options, I think is also important. And then the knowledge base that they provide you with the intricacies of each and how this may be better for you or this option, what each helps, and so that it can help with your overall decision process.
Cool. Thanks a lot, Rich. Finding a real estate agent is super easy. There's like a million ways to do it, but finding a lender, that can be a little more difficult. So I'm glad Rich was here to answer that question. What I'll do is I'll list and link Rich's information in the in the description below. If you have any questions, mixing my words up. If you have any questions, contact Rich. His information is going to be below. If you have any comments you want to add in, feel free to just drop them in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, create a productive day. Take care.